everyone to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Lobos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Utah State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it
all kinds of running room. The 40. At the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the New Mexico Lobos offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody...
Off he goes! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl.
Picked off. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico. Up and over. Yam will be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pope. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease. It's Henry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Push down for the tackle. Utah State up-tempo. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Quickly complete. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Utah State up-tempo. He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains.
A shot for the end zone. And that pass picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
What is this?
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Wide receiver shows motion. To throw, it's Dampier. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I really like this slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quick strike complete. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the ground, it's Henry. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pope. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense is playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, going up top. That's reeled in. It's Davis. At midfield, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. The short hands, it's Lane. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the gun. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off play action on first down. And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown Aggies. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Makes a move. From in, he's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and goal.
On target over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Wide out in motion. Going up top on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pope. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last.
He's got it down the left. He's off to the races. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Oregon. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Fires left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Utah State up-tempo. They go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pulls it in. It's Page. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun. Give on the inside. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Offense set on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Dampier. Quarterback now breaking the field. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Utah State up-tempo. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. They'll try to power their way ahead. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. With the catch, it's Sanders. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. He'll throw it. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanders. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, New Mexico! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. complete with conviction on the crosser. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Utah State up-tempo. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
The give to the back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. That's caught. It's Sanders. Pulled down for the tackle.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Release to the back. Grabbed on the outside, it's Henry. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking at a second and short now. They'll try the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The line of scrimmage is the 28. That'll make it a 45-yard field goal attempt and a big chance to win the game. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the shotgun, they'll run it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First play of the first possession of OT. From the gun, running back gets the give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Dampier. He's right on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Snaps it in the shotgun. Snags it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd down, the jet sweep as they try to move the chains. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. Coming after it. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Lobos! They strike first in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing, trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Got it in the middle. It's Briggs. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you were the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios.
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rams will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So New Mexico's offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a way.
Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. On the ground, it's Sanders. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Buys a little time with his feet. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, New Mexico. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Colorado State Rams offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The Rams want to crank the tempo. Might as well give it to him again. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, "Why have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?"
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
To the air, it's Nicolosi. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating...
Touchdown, Colorado State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Lobos.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Nicolosi. Pocket starts to collapse, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rams will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
On second down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's picked off. He's at the 50. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, it's just a throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving. And he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one you'd like to do over.
Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. This time it's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Rams will hustle to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Caught near the sideline, it's Henry. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Lobos! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Using the quick game. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Pope. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little time to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down coming up. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick pass on the jet motion. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Rams send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold and fire complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Rams are in the hurry up. Wants to throw on third down. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Rams! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his man. It's Pope. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Horton. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on first down from the 43. He's going to pass. throws to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
The Lobos will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nice move there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Ballard Nicolosi. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Motion from the offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Looking downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Hand off from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Pope. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Pope. Bounces over the top. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it downfield. He caught it. Touchdown, New Mexico. And the beatdown has ensued.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mounting decline. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Lobos are flying down the field. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Henry. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go right back to him. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the winners of 8 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Wyoming's offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Svoboda. Finds his big tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in inside the 10. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. On second down, just keeps firing. And he will score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Lobos offense will go to work for the first time. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapting. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Makes the catch. It's Sanders. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. And the Lobos will have it first and 10. Extending the play. Headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up...
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 30. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Snags it over the middle. Touchdown, Wyoming. What a catch and run for 6.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Open space at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Lobos have moved it inside the 20. Quick release on the RPO. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, New Mexico! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
On the return, it's Pope, and the returner will be brought down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Floating away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. Got a man. It's Sanders. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Leaves it with the running back. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Trying to get to him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they got him for the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They're bringing heat. Still on his feet at the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking to scramble. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. The ball pops out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Svoboda. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Makes the grab over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion.
And thank goodness that was just a deflection, because this young man, we've seen him make big play after big play. He's the best in the nation.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Escapes trouble. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Henry. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. It's Pope. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The back goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's King. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is third and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. Touch pass on the run. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of times the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The short hands, it's Sanders. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Pocket starts to collapse. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Pope.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hard running there. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's King. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer,
and he breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Powers through the defender. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gampier. Pressure coming. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. This guy is doing work on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. And you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
They are undaunted by going 0 for their first 3 fourth down attempts, and they'll try it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Looking for the score. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play, playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Running for it on 4th down. Ran through the contact. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Back to throw, it's Svoboda. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget.
Got his man. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Dampier. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Lobos enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. Steps away. On the move, he fires. And the timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for space. It's Henry. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. The run to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. They'll run the screen. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is
Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. And being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 9 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the New Mexico Lobos offense takes the field. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Dampier. Quickly complete. Quick spin on the run. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pope. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First down here for the offense. Red pass, it's complete. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Aztecs want to move quickly. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To throw, it's Duffy. Quick completion on the out route. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, San Diego State. Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Snags a quick pass on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Right here, one time. Do it again.
On the run, it's Sanders. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how...
They stripped it out. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. At the 35, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the defense doing work.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Pope. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using his feet to buy time. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Buying some time. He makes a grab. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running back searching for a hole. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. Looking for his man. He's got it. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles. He can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Tempo and overdrive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, San Diego State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
With the catch, it's Pope. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the catch. It's Sanders. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a deep man. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, New Mexico. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A strike downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking downfield, it's Duffy. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Lobos! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Wants to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. To the ground with the back. At the 20, he's got space. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, they were able at least to get a lot of the yardage back on that last play. And how about running the football to do it? This dude is special, man, when he's got the ball in his hands.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to take a shot. Reels it in on one side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, New Mexico. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Chancellor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And the Lobos will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chancellor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Oh, look out. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Lobos are marching down the field. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pulls it in, it's Pope. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressive.
And the ball's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch potential room and got it to the 44-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Finding an escape route. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. First and 10. He's looking to throw it. Dances away. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Lobos trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's second and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Aztecs in the hurry up. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Sanders. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. To the 10. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. That's a live ball. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, New Mexico! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Jacksonville State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
They go to the ground.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He wants to throw here on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole,
and the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, San Diego State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home and come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air. It's Dampier. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, Lobos! And the comeback is on. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
But it definitely makes it a little...
Off he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And it's slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Running back goes in motion. Got his man out of the backfield. On the move is the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, San Diego State. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Football. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Handoff from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them from scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they